guys, what's up, y'all? What's up today with Sheila is I'm in the shed, as you can see back here, all the mess. But anyway, wanted to let you know that I have a spot that is reserved for me at this store and in the community. And I've decided to start putting some of my stuff down there, so I've got to get prepared and get ready for it. I haven't really been working on anything much except for some pocket posies. I've got another can that we emptied out that has the bottom that I need so I can squish it. But I've showed you some of those, if you look back at some of the videos, the pocket posies. And I've got one breadboard done. I'm going to be taking the breadboard. I'm also going to be taking the picture of the barn on an old window that I picked up. And it's got a cow and a lamb and a chicken and stuff like that. I'm going to be taking that as well to set up. I bought a 4-foot table because the space is really small, but that's okay. That's okay. Today, though, I wanted to show you what I'm working on. It's easy peasy. And like I said, I always tell all of y'all, even though I might put up working on blah, 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 whatever it might be, whether it's dry canning or whatever, it's not so much as a tutorial. It's just what Sheila is doing. And a lot of y'all like to see what I'm doing and want me to share. And so today I'm going to share, and I've got some hoops, some like cross stitch hoops. Let me show you. Oh, it's starting to rain outside. I'm glad I'm in here. But as you can see, you know, the hoops, and I don't per se like the color of it. So what I'm going to do is I got out my antiquing wax, and so I'm going to, let me see if I can put you down here. Not sure, guys, like I said, it's, you know me, I'm not a professional here. So I hope that you can see. Maybe I can see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Okay. Anyhow, just kind of show you what I'm doing. But so right now, I got an old rag off the mister's side. But yeah. So what I'm doing is just dabbing my my cloth into the lid, because it's got a lot on there on the lid, and as you can see, I'm just rubbing it on. I should have put on my gloves. You know me, I'm messy. So anyway, I'm gonna put this on here, the antiquing wax. Well, can y'all hear that rain? Listen. Woo! I need to put on my gloves. They're up there. At least one hand. Oh no, I better do both, because then I'll have one finger that's, you see what I'm saying? One finger. Anyway, let me do that real quick. Good golly, Miss Molly. Is it open? I'm still just going to go and do one hand. It was kind of nippy out here this morning. That's why I've got all this. Y'all always see me in this. I bet you think, girl, ain't you got no more clothes than that? I do, but it's just an old shirt, and I wanted to put it on, you know, kind of cover it. I wear these all the time. These are like little t-shirt things. I just love them. I wear them. I mean, like I said, most all the time. Uh-oh. I need to put a tablecloth down. Now look at me put that on that hand. And that's not the hand I needed on. See what? Y'all! Thank goodness not a tutorial. Now let me take it off this hand. That's not the hand. Why don't y'all tell me? Okay. Let's stick it on the hand that holds it so I don't get it all over me. And I need to get out a tablecloth. Okay. I know I probably need it on both hands, but see, I'm getting it everywhere. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish this up with this antiquing wax. I just really do not like the color of this. A lot of people do, but Sheila, nah. So, put this on here, and then, of course, I'm going to let it, whoops, I'm going to let it stand for a while and soak in. because this is going to be the outer rim of it, which you will see. I might put it on the inside of that one. Oh, my nose is itching. On the inside of that one, because on the back side you'll see it. But I don't think people will be taking it off your wall and just kind of looking and seeing, just being nosy. But anyway. Now I need to hang it up on something so it'll dry. But see the difference? Let me get it. I don't know, it's not much light, is it? Can y'all see that? See the difference in the color? I think you can. Let me turn on the light out here. Sure is dark in this place. I guess because of the clouds. So hold up. Come on, Sammy. Whew, it's going to get wet out there. Okay, I'm back. And Mr.'s letting me know that he locked the front door. And so, sorry, guys. Let me see if I can pull it up some. Maybe like that. Is that better, guys? Okay, so now let me show you again. So y'all can see I got the light on it. See what a difference? And I like this one better than I do this one. So now what am I going to do with it? I got to let it dry. If I put it on the table, it's going to get on the table. I need some kind of hanging apparatus. I guess I'll just hold it like this. I got to find something. Let me find something and I'll be back. I should have already been prepared. Did you hear that? He was trying to open up the door and it was locked and started beeping. I gotta find something. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta find something. I found something. It's hanging up right over there. Can y'all see it hanging over there? Look up here. Look right here. Look right here. Oh, the joy of just small things. Anyway, so I'm gonna hang this one up. This is the one that's on the inside. So I also stained that or put antiquing wax on it. So I'm going to put that up here. And actually, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of them. Because I know that I'm not going to use or make anything DIY without staining these things. So I've got 3 more to stain, which is not, it's not a whole lot. But I'm going to go ahead and stain these guys. So I can go ahead and get it out of the way since I got it out. Might as well go on and do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy, like I said. If y'all want to give a whirl with it as well. Again, I need to put down a tablecloth or something right here. So, you know what? I got this paper down on the floor. Hold on. Ta-da! I'm going to go ahead and stick that right here. Look at there. Ha ha! Alright, let me go ahead and do this one. Like I said, it's really easy. It's just spreading it on here. Nothing fancy smancy about it or difficult. Good thing I put these gloves on. Y'all see that? Anyway. Well, Mr. went to the store. And in the medium-sized city. So he went to do that. Probably get some milk. He's getting some other stuff. But I'll tell you what, that man, he can drink 3 gallons of milk a week. God. I remember when I was younger, I drank milk. I don't know, what do we get out of drinking milk? I don't know. Do we think it's just a kid's thing? Well, actually, I got a big kid. But anyway, he does. He drinks... and he'll drink him a glass of milk before going to bed with some kind of little dessert thing. Like he's making these chocolate things. I like them too. Let me tell you what he did. He got one of these pecan pies from the grocery store. I like pecan pie. And I like chocolate pie. I don't like lemon stuff. But I don't know why, I just don't. But anyway, a lot of people do, and he does. If he bought a lemon pie, I'd say, have at it. Go and eat the whole thing. I don't care. I don't really care about no lemon pie. I keep hitting that thing. Anyway, so he got a pecan pie. And so after we eat dinner at night, sometimes he'll go in the kitchen and get him a glass of milk and So what he did was he cut, you know, pretty good hefty size of pecan pie, okay? So no problemo, and then he put some Cool Whip on it. Cool Whip, Cool Whip. But anyway, he did that. Look at there, I can hang it up on that little handy dandy right there. Where's the bottom piece? Here it is. So anyway, put some Cool Whip on it, okay? So he's sitting over there, and he's got this big bowl. So, and it's not unusual. Now, let me tell you, it's not unusual. So what he'll do is he'll take a bite, and then, you know, he'll kind of hand over the plate to me and let me take a bite instead of having two bowls. So, anyhow. So then he'll, you know, then I'll take a bite, and then he'll take a bite, and then he'll hand it over. And sometimes he'll tell me to finish it off, which it ain't much on there anyway. But that's okay. Sometimes I do. Well, you know, he went and got some not very long ago, and he didn't even offer me none. Then I got to looking. It was in the aluminum pan that originally came in. So you know what that means? That was all of it. I did not get one piece by myself of that pie. Now what do y'all think about that? Is that greedy or what? And I'm thinking, you know, from now on, I want my own bowl. So y'all need to get on him about that. Boy, I hadn't said nothing to him. Probably when he sees this video, he goes, well, I would have blah, 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 blah. It's gone. Let me put it that way. And I didn't eat it, so who ate it? Ain't much you can say about that. Anyway, just want to share the story with you. So he's going to the store, and I don't know what he's going to get. I just don't know. Well, I just know this. Whether I'm full or not, if he don't get me a bowl, by George, I'm going to go in there and get me a bowl. If I don't, I might not get none. But one bite, psh. Anyhow, y'all deal with that in y'all's house. Woo. Anyhow, but see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to tell y'all a little story about what's going on here on the Watts farm. And do this on all the same token. So, get all these done, by golly. I think I might need another one of them hangers there. That's pretty. That's real pretty. Okay, got these. Unscrew that. I was trying to think of another story as I'm doing this. Y'all probably don't want to see. Y'all, this might be boring to you. I just want to go ahead and get it done while the getting was good. And I got out this antiquing wax stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to, I don't know. But with these, I got the drop cloth out, and I cut squares out. And then what I'm going to do after this, ooh, I put a lot right there. Ooh. What I'm going to do is use my stamps. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use. I've got like a pig and a chicken, a rooster, and a rabbit. I don't know and I got some butterflies too. I might do one big old butterfly. I'm just not sure. But anyway, I've got the stamp pads. I found them, all of them. I think I only have green, blue, yellow, and black in that. So I just have to use the colors that I've got. But getting back to it, I'm trying to work on these things so I can put them down there in that store with my little area, my little booth area. I'm excited about that. I haven't done that in years now. A long time ago. I don't know if I get that. I'll hang it on this. On the pencil sharpener handle. Because, three more. So anyway, years ago, I had a place. It was in the big city where I lived, and way back then, actually, farm animals were very popular. And Hearts, y'all remember that Hearts, everything. And I did very well, to be honest with you. But you know, I just stopped doing crafts, though we did crafts for other people. Like, we had this one lady that hired us to cut out a bunch of, she paid for the wood, and we cut out a bunch of boards, and then routed them and stained them. And anyway, she made like little kitchen notepads with a chicken on it. We had hand carved a chicken, and she took that mold and you know, made like tons of those chickens, and she painted them and stuff. I'm sure it was a lot of work painting them, but anyway, in saying all that, we did thousands. And so we kind of got into that. So I didn't have time really to do anything that I wanted to do because of that. But hey, you know, we got paid to do that, so it was okay with me. And so I closed down that little booth that I had, and I haven't done anything in a long time. So I thought, this place came up. Now, I think it's kind of high what, he's not charging booth rent, but he's charging 20%. But then when I added up, I said, well, if I did pay booth rent, and even a smaller percentage, it probably comes out about the same, don't you think? Plus, guys, it's just the fact that I really like doing this. This is just so relaxing. Actually, it is for me, and I just enjoy it, and kind of get out here by me, myself, and I, and do this, and talk to you guys. I was trying to think of another story. Somebody told me, said, Sheila, I've had a couple people tell me this, going, you are a breath of fresh air. I don't know about a breath of fresh air, but I'm just me, and if I think of a story, I'd like to share with y'all, but for the life of me, when I'm put on the spot, I can't think of nothing. But they just say, you know, the way the world is. Now, believe me, I've said some things. That doggone thing. I've said some things concerning a little bit about what's happening. Like I told you, I'll go to the grocery store, start buying you several cans instead of buying your 2 cans of corn. How about buying like 4 or 5 and put that sucker back, because we just never know. And like I said, you know, a lot of people go, Sheila, we don't walk in fear. You know, God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. That is true. That's true. But he also gave you wisdom. All right, and if you don't got none, just ask him for it. And common sense. Have y'all heard about that common sense? I think it's just a lazy, and I have to be careful saying that, but just a lazy answer. Well, you know, God's going to take care of us. He will. But golly, don't he tell you some things to do? Some instructions? Like being prepared, like the 10 virgins, 5 were ready, 5 weren't. Hello. Okay. So, last one. So anyway, I try not to talk much about that. Every once in a while, something will creep out. I just can't help it. As y'all can see, I got the gift of gab. I always have. And you know what? When I'm finished with this, that little wax gun right there, I mean little, what you call it? Yes, wax. Glue gun, not wax gun, glue gun. It's got to move out of here. I keep hitting, and now I got stuff on it. Whew. Well, my place is kind of tight quarters here because I started at one time trying to organize it. But then, you know, I bought other stuff, and Mr. will just bring it in, and he'll lay it in the middle of the floor. So this morning, I kind of tried to organize a little bit better because I'm really wanting to put out a lot of crafts. And but getting back to this other squirrel. Anyhow, is that, you know, y'all say, Sheila, you know, it's just a breath of fresh air. Where have you been? I told you about that I was kind of under doctor's care. My blood pressure was just through the roof. And so they had to get that, you know, back in to better numbers. Let me put it that way. So this last time that I went, the first time, or the second time, y'all, it was 182 over 102. I believe that's what it was. Anyway, this last time I went, it came down to like 136 over 80 something, which is better. Whew. But, oh no, I knew I should have put the glove on that other hand. I'm messy, and I should know better. Here I am trying to take the lazy way out. This is the last one. Praise the Lord. Glory to God. Hallelujah, Jesus. As far as putting on antiquing, I hit me again. Antiquing wax. So, see that? Look what it would have been if I hadn't had this glove on. Of course, I still get one. I got one on that finger where I was trying to rub it on. Anyhow, so, oh gosh, I need a sink out here. Well, anyway, I've got these done, and when I've done, I can't pick that up, but let me get this glove and stuff off and kind of clean up some. I want to show you my drop cloth that I cut out, and kind of with some things and some ideas that I have to put on that drop cloth. Anywho, I'll be back in a minute once I get this cleaned up. Guys, I got to tell you something. Mister's gone to the store. So, remember, just a minute ago, I said I had to go wash my hands, which I did. I went inside and I took my little, this thing was empty, I put my brushes in. But let me get to it. Is that, first off, when I've got this chair back here that churns and it rolls, and I love this chair because I can roll and get my stuff. But anyway, the issue of it is that I turned, after I turned the camera off, I turned, and when I did, it sounded like something was close by going, "Rrr." Let me do that for you again. "Rrr." And my eyes got real big, and I just froze. I was like, what is that? Mister's not here. What is that? So it didn't happen again. And I go, was it my stomach? Is there something up under the shed or around the shed? Well, anyway, I just moved the chair a little bit again, and it went, and I went, oh, psh, it was my chair the whole time. I felt like a new penny up under a chair. Well, anyway, I felt better. I was like, okay. All right, so I go inside, and I get my fingers all clean. I got my jar filled up with water and clean water and stuff to put the my paintbrushes in, so it doesn't make it hard to clean out. Well, anyway, so I got finished with that, and then I came out on the deck. Well, I saw a plant, and I go, since it was raining, I said, well, I'm just going to stick this out there. So I had my the plant. Gosh, excuse me, guys. I had the plant in my hand. So as I'm walking over the deck, all of a sudden, I hear over in the woods on the other side over there, this huge branch. And you could tell by the sound, it was a huge branch that was crackling and popping and snapping. Well, I knew that can't be a deer. There's no way. There's no way a deer can make that branch like that break and snap the way that it did. So now I'm thinking with a, which was my chair, but I'm already, you know, kind of in the nervous mode anyway. And then I come out there and I just froze again, and I'm looking, and I just stand there and I look, and I'm thinking, you know, they've been seeing bears around here. Even in the broad daylight, these bears have been sniffing around and stuff, and they've been climbing trees. So that's what I thought of. I said, I bet there's a doggone bear out there climbed a tree, you know, and they're big and heavy, and snap that branch, or, you know, snapping branches as it's going up. So I'm kind of paranoid a little bit. So I'm getting ready. I got Sammy down here with me, because he can hear and he can smell things. And so y'all just pray for me. I keep looking out that way to see. Oh, I thought saw something dark out there, standing there. It's the top of a bird feeder. Well, anyway, so that scared me, guys. Well, I'm going to try to get back to this. Anyway, if y'all hear me screaming and then I just end up blinking out of the picture, call 911. I ain't joking. Maybe I better go in the house. I would say around this time it's not a time to be sneaking up on me. Because I'm here by myself. Anyway. I ain't seeing nothing. I ain't hearing nothing. I ain't smelling nothing. So let me get back to this. Whew. But it did scare me there. I about broke out in a sweat. Okay. Getting back now. I've stained it with the antiquing wax. I've just got, and they're so pretty, but I'm going to let them dry. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to dry since it's kind of damp outside due to the rain. But I had the drop cloth. You can get it at Harbor Freight, which I got this. And so I cut out 2 squares. I thought I did. Anyway, I cut out a square, and we'll make sure nothing's down here. I need to get that tablecloth, don't I? Let me get that doggone tablecloth. I know y'all say, Sheila, put that tablecloth down. It's just right here. I got it at the $1.25 store. I was going to use it at that store I was telling you about to put my crafts, but I was going to try to do some red, white, blue, but it's just too late in the game to do that, so that's why I wanted this blue, but nah. So anyway, here's this. I don't need a big section. I just need a little. Then once I clean the table off later on, I'll put it down. But keep looking, see that. I know that was a daggum, but it had to be a bear. That limb, and it ain't like it's pouring down rain. That something had to make that limb snap like that. I wish I was videoing because y'all sure could have heard it. Okay, so here we go. I'm just sticking that down here right now. And here's I cut it a little bit bigger than I really need it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to center my picture or my stamp. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Here's a butterfly stamp. And I think I've already used this. But if not, what you want to do, if you guys get some stamps out there, you kind of want to take a sandpaper and sand, because right now it's like really smooth on there. And you just kind of want to go over it with some sandpaper, kind of rough it up a little bit so the ink will adhere to it. So that's what I'm going to do, because I think, and even if I don't use this right away, at least I know I've done this. Because I'm not sure I want this or not. What do y'all think? I mean, a lot of people are into the farm stuff, farm animals, especially up here in the mountains. We got cows everywhere, chickens. So maybe people like that country look, right? In their kitchens and stuff. I do. I don't even really know what my style is. Some lady, I can't think of her name right now, plus I wouldn't give it out, but she goes, you have the same kind of decor I have. And I'm thinking, well, what's that? I don't even know what I am. Am I country? Am I farm? Am I... Well, I don't even know the names of all of them. I just do what I like. It's called What I Like Decor. Could be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I come up with a new name. What I Like Decor. So, anyway. So looking at this, and y'all can see this, right? So that makes it a pretty big stamp right there. Let me see if I can get y'all on over. Let me see. Let me see if I can zoom it in even more. Here we go. You guys see that? So that's a pretty big stamp on there, right? Okay, so it's either the butterflies or I've got some other farm animals, which are also, there's my other drop cloth, which are also big, which is, can y'all see that? Okay, we've got the rabbit and the cow and the chicken and the lamb and the pig. So as you can see, you know, I have 2 large hoops and I have 2 smaller hoops. And I think I'm going to stick with, sorry butterfly, for another day. I think I'm going to stick with maybe, what do y'all think? Which one do you think I should do? The pig? The lamb? I think, I haven't done the pig yet, a pig one. I think I'm going to do the pig. What y'all think? Or the cow? Or the chicken? Or the rat? I don't know what I'm going to do. Somebody's calling me. Hold on just a minute. Okay, guys, I had to take a little intermission. My cousin called, so I've been on just chitty-chatting. But anyway, so I'm back here. What I did, I chose the lamb or the sheep here, and I've got my you know, this thing right here cut and laid out. So now I'm going to use the blue ink. Remember, I sanded this so that the ink would adhere to it. So I'm getting ready to do that now. Can you guys see all this? I got so much stuff in the way. I've got to clean up this mess. Lord Jesus, have mercy. Whew. Anyhow, I'll get to it. Oh, y'all can see that though right now. Can you? Let me move this over. Yeah, y'all can see it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've got my little lamb here, and I'm going to put the ink on it. So, and what I do is just turn this upside down and just blot it. Okay, make sure you get it all blotted, because you don't want part of his body missing. And blot, blot, blot. I want to make sure that I put enough on it, just the fact that it's got to go on this cloth, and the cloth is going to soak it up some. So anyway, can y'all see that? That's blue now. See right here? It's blue. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to put it, if I get it turned over, right in the middle as best that I can. So let me stand up so I can see. So I'm going to put this right in the middle, and then I'm going to press down, and I keep my hand, while I'm pressing with one hand, I make sure all of his feet, everything is pressed down, his little ears and everything, and I got my other hand on it to make sure it doesn't slide as I'm pressing down. And make sure that you get all areas of it, because it's going to be hard to try to put it back down in the same spot. Okay, so I think I've got that. So now I'm going to peel it up and let's see what it looks like. Ta-da! Can you guys see that? So now I've got my little sheep in there. So once the rings dry from where I put the antiquing wax, then I'm going to put this in there. And I don't know if I'll put anything else on it or not. We'll see as it goes. So I'm going to do the next one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean that off with, I got like little baby wipes. You want to clean all the old ink off of it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to put this over to the side, kind of let that dry as well. I'm going to get the other cloth, and I got to decide what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and get that. Not sure what I'm going to do. Might do the rabbit. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back as I do that in just a minute. Alright guys, I've got my drop cloth here. I just put this here, this loop, so I can kind of see. Let me move you guys a little bit closer, I think. You know me, I'm not a professional, so bear with me. Here we go. See if I can get you in a little bit. Okay, so I put the hoop down so I can kind of see, and I've decided to just do these leaves like this. So I've got out the green, here it is, And what I'm going to do is just to start dabbing that as much as get as much a green, because like I said, these kind of soak up, these cloths soak up the ink. So you want to make sure that you get enough ink that's going to soak in really well, all the even down on the stem. That one's darker, which has turned out really well. So now if I put the hoop on it, yes, it still fits in the hoop. And let me see if I can take you off of the grandstand here and kind of show you. Now that's a better picture, right? See if I can zoom out. Oh. Here we go. And see where I kind of join them together. But it'd be something like that. I don't know if I'm going to put anything else on it or not. But anyway, there's that one. And then I'll do this like this. And then there's my little sheep right there. And I need 2 smaller pictures to go into the smaller hoops. But anyway, I'm going to kind of let that dry, and then when I come back, we're going to put the hoops on and then cut around the edges, and then we'll be done. Okay, y'all hang on. Go get your glass of tea. I think I got Sprite today. I know it. Well, I didn't have any tea. Wasn't even made, but the Sprite was out in the fridge, so I went ahead and got that. I get thirsty out here. Okay, and Sammy, he's laying in his little seat over there. Can y'all see him? Can you see him right there? I don't know if you can see him or not. It's kind of on the dark side. I need more light in here. Okay, well, I'll be back in a minute when it's time to put the hoops on. Go get your tea. Okay, guys. I've got those in the hoops. I wanted to show you. I'm not finished. I still have to put bows on at the top. And I'm not sure if I'm going to add anything else, but I just kind of wanted to show you what I did. And I'll show you an extra little one that I just finished out of a fan. So, can y'all see that? Anyway, I just did that one. I guess that's it for today. I've been out here all day, but just been on the phone and tinkering around and stuff. But I just kind of wanted to show you some of my enjoyment, what I enjoy doing. But I think I still have that one as a tour through the house from one of you that have made comments. So I'm going to try to get to that. I promise I'm going to try to get to that. And I just wanted to really do my crafts today and try to be creative. And so anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and get off for now. And remember that I love you, but guess who loves you more? Y'all know it, and you know what I'm going to say. Jesus loves you more. Until the next video, guys. Bye.